And Pam Parker back to the blue couches today as we continue our Guide to Getting Hitched series. She's of course the project manager over at the Hagen History Center, a gorgeous venue to get married, but there's other venues as we've talked a lot about. But Pam, welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're talking about all the things that you need to know before you start looking for your venue, some of the questions to ask, what you need to know ahead of time, maybe what you can use there, what you can bring in, all of that stuff you need to have hammered out early.
Those are all really good questions, and those are the kinds of things that we, of course, want to talk to people about. And some people have, they have planners, they have wedding planners, so they kind of come in with a little bit more knowledge. And but a lot of people with our places, particularly the mansions, you know, they're so gorgeous that there isn't a lot that you're going to want to bring in because it's a museum setting and everything is so pretty. So, you know, we don't put things on the walls where if you went into an empty hall, you might be able to bring in a lot, or you might have to bring in a lot more things, furniture, different things like that. But we do take a lot of different things that people want to bring in, obviously. We've had a lot of birthday parties, weddings, but when you have your group, you have to make sure that they're all going to be comfortable and where they're going to be sitting and what colors you're using. So one of the last weddings that I saw set up a few weeks ago was these green check tablecloths, and they had like a mint tablecloth over them, and there's a lot of themes. So, you know, people take the theme and they bring those things in. So it's just kind of making sure that you know what you're allowed to bring in and what you can get through the door.
Right, what's gonna fit. I mean, in your head, you might think, oh, I can bring in this many people and this, but you really should be checking with the folks there to make sure all this is gonna
We've had people, you know, they want to bring in a giant table, and we're like, well, you know, again, it's just like moving into your house. You know, can you get that
and
through
alcohol,
the door?
all those kinds of things, you have to have those discussions as well.
And we have our own events, obviously, so we know what works. But, you know, people do set up some different things that are really like a keen way to do things. You know, a lot of people get married right in front of the mansion, but people have gotten married on the side of the mansion, inside. A lot of tents. We've put up tents in different places. So again, just asking, you know, can we do this? Have you ever done this? You know, where you would have a band. We've had bands on the patio. We've had bands in the yard. We've had bands in the parking lot. And, you know, there's just so many. I mean, we've got almost 2 acres there. I mean, not that we'd want to be on the back side of all the buildings.
So when you book a wedding at the mansion, do you then specify whether you want the inside, the outside, the lawn, or is it kind of a package deal, you get it all?
You can get it all. For most weddings it is, you get it all. Obviously during the winter you're going to be inside, but during the summer, during the nicer months, and we have had outdoor weddings in even in October. We had a beautiful, this last past year was just beautiful, and people did have a tent because it's a lot of people sometimes. Somebody wants a bigger wedding, so it works because you've got a tent outside, you've got things inside. They have heaters in them. You know, the things that people can do now just, to me, are
But when you have such a beautiful backdrop like your venue, you don't really need to bring in a lot of flowers and that type of thing. You can just let it be the natural beauty of your ceremony. Pam Parker, thanks for stopping by. Guide to Getting Hitched.
And I have to add that it's my 21st wedding anniversary. So just wanted to say happy anniversary to my husband.
Happy anniversary to you too. What's your wedding advice as we close up Guide to Getting Hitched?
Be a team.
Be a team. I love that.
Love it.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Pam, it's great to see you.
You too.
We'll be right back.